Hi guys, James Colin Davis here, Redbeard Golf, talking to you today about increasing your swing speed using the SuperSpeed Golf training system. I'm going to go into a little bit of information about how it's supposed to work, some results based that I've seen on case studies online, as well as my own personal testing as I've been going through their training programs. Let's take a look. Right guys, so here we have the SuperSpeed Golf swing speed training system. Every set is comprised of 3 clubs. There are different versions you can get. I have the men's set, obviously. There is a women's/junior set, as well as a long drive set. Now, all the changes between the clubs, every set has 3 of them. The weight of the clubs will change depending on which one you're getting. So for the standard men's set, 3 clubs. Green one is the light club, which is 20% lighter than a driver. The medium club, blue, is 10% lighter than your driver. And then we have the red or the heavy club, which is 5% heavier than your driver. So how does SuperSpeed Golf work? SuperSpeed claimed that in order to get fast, you need to train fast. Essentially saying that by using their protocols with the 3 clubs in the set, that you can reprogram the neuromuscular reaction speed of your body to essentially increase your club head speed. Sounds simple. They're claiming that they are going to improve your kinematic sequence. Now the kinematic sequence, if you're not familiar with it, is the sequence that we fire the motors through the downswing into the delivery of the club. So starting with the lower body, using the ground for leverage, continuing with the rotation of the torso, and then coming through with the arms, hands, and last but not least, the club head itself. Now, SuperSpeed are very big on training not just your dominant side, for me, my right side, being a right-handed player, but they really push that you also have to train your non-dominant side. And you will see in any of the protocol videos on their website that any move you're doing on your dominant side, you are going to be flipping around and mirroring those moves on your non-dominant side as well. Essentially, the claim is that you can't just train one side to be quick. You need to train both sides equally. Now, My Golf Spy has done a very in-depth case study. I'll provide a link in the description below. Their case study is about an Australian pro by the name of Clint Rice. Now, Clint had been working with a swing coach for several years trying to increase his swing speed. And they noticed after 3 years of hard work in the gym, he'd managed to increase his swing speed by 1.5 miles an hour. And they were actually pretty happy with those results. As I mentioned earlier, swing speed is very hard to come by. They switched onto the SuperSpeed system. After only 1 year of SuperSpeed training, Clint had managed to find an extra 13 miles an hour in swing speed. I mean, that is just absolutely phenomenal. That is a substantial increase in swing speed in only 1 year. Now, if we think about the relationship of swing speed to distance, every mile an hour of club head speed equates to 2 to 3 yards of carry. So when Clint increased his his club head speed by 13 miles an hour, the driver carry numbers would have increased by 26 to 39 yards in the air. I mean, if maxing out, that's an extra 40 yards of carry. That is huge. Now, I have started the SuperSpeed training system. I am following their protocols. I'm doing it the 3 times a week as they have suggested. It's not something you want to overdo because yes, you need to stress the muscles in order for them to build, but they also need time to repair. So it's a 1 day on, 1 day off kind of thing. I'm going to be doing them Monday, the protocols, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of every week. And every couple of weeks or so, I'll give you an update on where I am with my swing speed and what kind of increases I am seeing. Alright guys, let's take a look at some of the results that I have seen so far with the SuperSpeed Golf training system. So the first day I did the training protocol, I used the starter protocol the first time, was January the 22nd. Now what I did and I'm going to do the same thing every time I train and I'm tracking the results. I go through my regular warm-up like I would before any round of golf. I'm feeling nice and loose when I do this. I then hit 10 drives, essentially as hard as I can. Okay? And I mark down the club head speed and the ball speed of every drive. Right? Then what I'm doing is I'm going and I'm doing the protocol. So for this day, the 22nd of January, was the starter protocol. And immediately after finishing the SuperSpeed protocol, I'm hitting another 10 drives as hard as I can, again marking down club head speed and ball speed after every strike. So what I saw on January 22nd for my base test, the 10 balls that I hit with my driver before doing any of the protocols, my average swing speed for those 10 drives was 108.4 miles an hour, and my average ball speed was 164.8. After having completed the SuperSpeed Golf starter protocol, my next 10 hits, my average club head speed was 109.7 miles per hour. So my club head speed did increase, not massive, but still at 1.3 miles an hour. I mean, the starter protocol took maybe 10 minutes, and I'm seeing almost the same amount of gains that Clint Rice had seen in 3 years of gym work. I mean, that's still impressive. My average ball speed was 167.9, so my ball speed was up just over 3 miles an hour. I mean, these are good numbers. Where it gets really interesting is when I go to the next time that I did the training system. Now my base test, so my base test that day, the 10 shots that I hit before going through the training protocol, my swing speed average was 110.3. So I'd actually somehow picked up speed from where I had been the day before. So 110.3 with a 167.8 average ball speed. So the ball speed was essentially the same. Now that would be strike dependent. So I probably didn't hit the ball as solidly that day. So what I did this day after my base test, where I got the just over 110 mile an hour club head speed, I went through the SuperSpeed Golf Level 1 protocol, finished the protocol, and then hit another 10 shots. And I was very surprised to see that my average swing speed after the Level 1 protocol was just over 112 miles an hour. 112.1 miles an hour to be exact. And my ball speed was up to 169.3. So if I go back to the day before and my base test, where my results for swing speed was 108.4, and after going through 2 protocols, I was at 112.1. I mean, I gained almost 4 miles an hour in maybe 25 minutes of work with the SuperSpeed system. And my ball speed was up, let's see here, ball speed was up by almost 5 miles an hour. I mean, this is substantial. This is very interesting findings so early on in this testing. What I'm curious to see is, when am I going to peak? When am I going to plateau on this? Because I don't expect to be picking up 4 miles an hour of club head speed every couple of days for the next 6 months. It's just not possible. What SuperSpeed are claiming they're seeing is that you will see a large increase at the beginning, and then you will plateau for about 4 months before seeing additional gains in your club head speed. But something they're pushing is that you need to continuously use the training system. You need to continue with their training protocols to train your body to remember how to do this. And according to what they're saying, it takes about 6 months for your body to remember this. So anyways, guys, long story short, and I'm going to be coming back to you again in a couple weeks with an update of where I am with my swing speed. But my initial reaction is that I'm impressed. I mean, as I said, almost 4 miles an hour in swing speed after 2 training sessions. That's significant. And I'm really curious to see where this is going to take me. So I'm looking forward to following up with the next video and hopefully having some more impressive results to show you guys. This concludes my first segment on the SuperSpeed Golf training system. Guys, I'm interested in hearing from you. Have any of you tried this system or something similar? Did you see similar results? Did you see any results whatsoever? Comment below the video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with what I'm posting here. Very excited to come back to you guys in the next couple of weeks with further results, slightly more long-term results than what I saw in the first 2 training sessions. I want to see if I keep gaining or if I just kind of plateau. Guys, stay tuned for that. Cheers. Thank you very much for watching.